we're still waiting on content years later. Which, honestly, I kind of expected.
Choose your character!
Kickstarter game. Well, I don't see the Genshin community have single users spamming 1,200 comments.
Of course I did!
Yep. But to answer your question, Kuruzu, I voted on allowing it to be public for a price. Because on one hand, if I look at it from the perspective of a non-backer, I don't want to lose out on all the nifty Kickstarter stuff. Especially if I didn't know about it, or I didn't have money at the time to buy into the Kickstarter, or, you know. Yeah, so it's like, you know, I wouldn't want to
prepare yourself!
I missed out on the Kickstarter. So, obviously I would want to be able to get that stuff. And I would be kind of sad if I wasn't allowed to get it. You know? Because that does suck. It really does. That's like missing a pre-order bonus and then never being able to get it again. Or, God forbid, Apex Legends. Oh, you didn't buy into the Battle Pass? Well, guess what? There's this skin you'll never get again. And also, you can't even see it to know what you missed. Because fuck you, and we're never bringing it back. So, fuck off. And, you know, it's sad, especially if they came out with some cool stuff. So, I try to look at it from both sides. You know, I wouldn't want to miss out on it if I wasn't a backer. But since I was a backer, it's like, you know, I at least want to allow people to be able to get the content instead of missing out. But at the same time, they don't... And a couple other things, yeah. But, it was just like, I don't want them to miss out, but at the same time, they shouldn't get it for free. Because of the fact that I had to actually back the game to get that content. So, you know, if you are going to get it for being a public user, you shouldn't get it for free. Price. Which was pretty much the general consensus that everybody came to thought that that's what's fair. You didn't back it, so you shouldn't get it for free. But we're not going to bar the content from you so that you But yeah, Iga's backpack, I think, had some cosmetics, had a couple weapons, and of course the Iga fight, which also included, like, a retro stage. Which was neat. Get out of my way!
Match point! Red team!
Come on, man. No fair.
Match point! Blue team! Victory!
From said shards. I think it gives you a couple items as far as like weapons go, maybe an accessory, and then of course you get the
Continue? Okay!
Uh-huh.
Choose your character!
Yes, indeed. get shot
What's the
immediately.
plan?
Also, Wolf. I was right.
About.
I knew one of the riders was a lolly. That bitch was tiny. Look at her.
She doesn't look tiny.
I mean, she looked tiny to me.
I will say, well, no, because I had this discussion
Prepare
with you earlier.
yourselves!
I wouldn't say she's lolly status or a small, but I would say she is petite. But until I can see her other illustrations, I won't be able to say for certain because most of her is covered up by that fucking mantle. So at the moment, I will just leave it as she's petite. That being said, there was a lot of work and effort and tears, but I got Uriel, as well as I also got cheated.
Get off my stage! Get off my stage!
So I am now 3 for 4 of the fucking riders, because I did actually on the disco gotcha. My first one was the 20,000 exchange for a gift. So I'm now 3 for 4 of the riders, and I did get Angel that I wanted the most. So.
I have 2 of the angels.
Trick
4 of the sins.
You definitely got more sins than I think.
On me, man.
All of us,
Multiversus.
Everyone except the 2 that are red.
Match point!
Lucifer.
Blue team!
Yeah, because the only 2 angels that we don't have yet are Michael and Saria, which one Saria is the only other.
Victory!
They're still missing the last rider. And as far as the sins go, I think we have everybody.
You should have had a strategy.
No. Right, no, you're wrong. We're missing Gluttony and Greed and Wrath. Yeah. And the only 2 sins I have are fucking Sloth and Envy.
Which one was Envy? Oh, right, Leviathan.
Leviathan. Yeah.
Leviathan.
What game are these guys in?
7 mortal sins. Not to be confused with 7 deadly sins.
Look, just because they're all females with fat ass titties doesn't mean that it's better.
I only know 7 Deadly Sins for the tall lady with the big boobs.
Yeah, that's why I said not to be confused with 7 deadly sins, because they're 2 different series. At which point I believe 7
Choose
mortal
your
sins
character!
But if
Well,
you're doing
before 7 Deadly
Multiversus,
Sins.
start a share screen on your share play.
I'm currently streaming it.
Well, remember, he's not on PS5. He can't do share screen anyway.
Yeah,
The game's
it's
not
not
share
right.
playable.
Yeah, you can't share play it anywhere.
Are you streaming it on YouTube?
Yes. Karna is your least favorite servant?
Yeah,
Like,
I can easily think of like
Absolute
5.
least? So you're telling me you like Julius Caesar more than Karna?
I'm glad me and you were thinking the same fucking thing. Because as soon as he said least favorite servant, I'm sitting here just like, so Julius Caesar?
You can't even say least
You
favorite
like
Lancer.
more than this
because
nigga?
You can't even say least favorite Lancer, because...
Really?
Who else is in that game?
Well, first of all, you like Darius
Prepare
more than...
yourselves!
Karna.
Darius. I mean, that's quite that can be literally
Yeah,
every.
yeah.
That can be
Perks
literally
in this
every
game on the
berserker,
bottom. Like, what was that on the bottom?
though. What?
You
Oh,
they're basically passive abilities that you can unlock through leveling up.
yeah.
So you level up your characters.
Yeah.
Yes.
Tazzy is
How are the controls? How do you like them?
They function quite well. A lot like.
You already know it's better than Nicktoons. Stop talking about Nicktoons.
Sorry about your back.
It won't be though. You used to it.
Because there are people who are still playing it. All 20 of them.
Harley, get over here. Well, tell your girlfriend to get over here and take my axe. Kick. And don't say
How
who,
do you-
because you already know who I am.
How do you activate your Ultra Instinct?
By hitting triangle and holding it down. It's basically like power up, normal power up and charge. You just hold on to it long enough, he activates the mode, rips off his shirt, and then it lasts for a single move with the same button.
These two were fine to control. Harley is moving around too much and she needs to die!
I always say that about Ariel.
Creep that did that.
Stop moving around so much, die.
Match
Stop
point.
running like a
Blue
bitch,
team.
die.
Also, Tess, I know Tess says the experimental this alpha, but like they need to fix whatever they get usable.
I've never seen him go invisible. I'm not even sure what the fuck that is.
It's not supposed to be a thing. That's supposed to be what it is.
Yeah, I understand that, but I've never seen that man go invisible.
But I'm looking straight at this man, and all I see is his name and his damage numbers.
You got a screw as hell.
It usually starts off at the start or after he dies once. Get out of here, bitch!
Victory!
Certain Shecky.
Time is over.
So are you fighting
Play
AI
again?
people?
Let's
Currently
go!
fighting AI because I don't
You
feel
also-
like fighting people right now.
You also like Karna more than the adult version of Charlemagne.
Choose your character.
You also
you
like
can't- you
him
can't.
more
You can't erase recognition.
than creepy fucking chameleon eye mage guy over there. I forget his fucking name.
People say I scare easy, but man,
Giles de Rey?
Yeah, that nigga.
Yeah, you
These are
like him
these are all the
better
characters in the
than
game at
that
launch,
guy?
right?
You said
No,
what?
well, we might get more characters by launch, but those are the current amount of characters for the
Yeah.
alpha.
I heard. I was listening to some. I was listening to some voice clips. I can already. I want to believe that they wouldn't put those voices in here or those clips in here if they weren't adding these characters.
Prepare
Because
yourself.
multiple times, at least with Velma, she calls Rick's and Raven's names out like by name, and the Joker.
Yeah.
Is Gandalf wasn't announced, right? None of that. Only the
He
Game
was-
of Thrones lady.
He was not announced,
He wasn't
but he
announced.
was
Yeah, he was like.
leaked, rumored. Yeah.
Hope your
I would
head
love
is
that, like
harder than
him,
my
Aragorn,
hammer.
Legolas.
I think Legolas and Gandalf are the only ones I think that
I want to play with the Iron Giant. He ain't in this
Got
one.
this for ya.
Oh, he's gonna be in. So they obviously shrunk him.
Yeah, I mean, he's still a big boy. He's just not as big as he would be in, realistic.
Call me a clown.
Pastrami on right.
Oh, that's a good one.
You're right. See, that case in point, Cosmic. Taz was 100% visible when we started this. He died, and now he's invisible.
Yeah. Like, that's the general joke, is that Elizabeth and Mira is sick and horrible.
Is that a perk for that guy, for Tasmanian Devil, that he goes into double or something?
That is a bug.
That's just a
It's not a feature. It's a bug.
Yeah, because there's no character that can go invisible.
Unless you count Batman and the
has
smoke
like
grenade. But
two
that's like
character perks, and then they have like a number of universal perks. But most of the character perks are just like passive buffs.
Match point. Blue team.
I swear, the AI in this game like vary with class. They have there's all the assassins be on your cheeks, but then the fucking supportive characters are fucking retarded.
Yeah.
Steven, I've seen AI Steven suicide himself like 800 times. Or AI Velma.
Victory!
Or AI Velma run all the way to the side of the screen and then like sidestep backwards.
Time is over.
Nice.
How could you forget about Cool Cooling? Just because he's not a sexy lady. Hold up. I gotta change my my announcer now because I got the Shaggy announcer.
Oh boy.
Choose your
What level are
character.
you in that?
You should
Iron?
use Batman. You gotta use
Pass-wise.
Batman.
What is that? What level am I? 14.
Jesus Christ, Iron.
I haven't played in like the past 2 days.
The Battle Pass is free.
At least for the alpha, because you can't buy it.
Gotcha. Are there any
At the
cool
same
skins
time,
in
though, a couple. I like the Harley one a
A
lot.
lot of fighters to choose
But-
from, man.
I think feasibly, unless you play as much as Iron did for pretty much all 8 days of the alpha, I don't think you get that shit. Because that shit was like level 44 on the Battle Pass. Knight of Justice, Knight of Honor, Honorable Knight of
Hey.
Justice,
Is there a bikini outfit for
Honorable Knightly Knight of Justice, Knight Honor,
Cosmic, think about what you just said, and then go away.
That is still a reasonable
Knight of
question.
Shiny White Knightness.
Do Batman.
Yes. Well,
there is not a bikini outfit for Velma.
not
Should be.
not it's his own version, basically.
Are there ultimates in this game? Like, can you do an ultimate attack, like Final Smash style?
Not yet, at least.
Fight on Arkham Asylum.
Well, I can't exactly choose the stage, but we do get Batman's.
It's not who we are underneath.
Yeah, we do get
It's
the
what we
Batcave.
do that defines us.
Unfortunately, at the moment, while there's like 12 stages to choose from, there's actually only like 4 stages, because most of the other 8 are just different zoom-in levels built for more or less characters.
Okay.
Zoinks. A lot of fighters to choose from, man.
Uh-huh.
The Knight of the Sun.
Yeah, just like he is in normal lore of the series. During daytime, he's basically fucking unstoppable. As long as the sun is out. Probably Gawain. Not gonna lie.
Like, let's get
That
to
man is
fighting.
basically fucking invincible during the day with the sun shining.
No.
Probably not. I mean, you saw Lancelot in Fate Zero. That motherfucker just was blitzing through fucking military
You don't know what
Air
you're in
Force
for.
strikes while just chilling on a fucking jet aircraft. Like,
That's off your bracelet.
they give no fucks.
Stay sharp.
I don't know.
Batman fast, or is he,
He is a
Oh, he's fast. Yeah, honestly, like, I would say compare him to the way he is in, like, Injustice and Injustice 2, where he's just this fast, ass character, and just apply that concept to Smash. Like, he feels really good. Like, you would definitely like him. Like, he feels good.
Who's the speed?
Nothing will stop me this time.
they had a Batman.
Batman Ninja.
Don't make me hit you with the
Yeah, that's the Samurai one.
Who's the Greek god of punches?
I will ensnare you.
Yeah, maybe you know, being an inhumane butt nugget to all of your servants isn't the thing that you should do.
Are you playing a male character or a female character?
This will be fun.
No, you're still probably getting the dick, though.
By the light of Olympus! I see my target.
This will be fun.
Batarang's not ready.
All right, Batarang.
I mean, it's optimal mana transfer.
Yeah, that is canon. It is
That
canon.
is
Sex
that is
like-
canon fucking lore.
Like sex is the sex. Yeah, the
Yes.
optimal way to transfer mana is sex.
Direct bodily
You're
fluid
totally
exchange is direct mana transference.
Because that's a thing. Like Shiro and Saber do it in the game, in the visual novel.
Guide my hand.
You like totally got this, red team.
It's not my time.
Behind me.
Get wrecked, nerd.
Die, Finn.
Someone's a squawking for
Hopefully
Nice
they keep
work,
supporting
man.
this game and they keep adding like cool characters. I'm hoping they add a lot of DC characters. Like I know there's a lot of stuff they could add from Warner Brothers, but I hope it's a lot of DC guys.
Sorry,
Well,
Crime.
so far there's at least, you know,
Continue?
according to the leaks,
Okay.
Raven and Poison Ivy
And the Joker.
Yeah.
and the Joker.
I'm hoping we get like Shazam, Green
A
Lantern.
lot of fighters to choose from, man.
I mean, we can't just fill the roster with DC characters, Cosmic.
Yeah, it
We
probably
can
won't
put all
just
the.
be
We can
ex-
put others too. I just don't know
it
what other
probably won't
characters
be
to put.
exclusively DC because WB has a long list of stuff.
Yeah, that's right. They have Tom and Jerry and shit. So I guess I could see.
Hence the name. Fighting
Daffy
evil's
Duck.
my game.
He's already.
I'm trying to remember.
He's already
Wasn't
in the
wasn't Yakko, Wacko, and Dot WB?
Yes,
Yes. They could add the
They're like-
animated, the
they're like-
Animaniacs.
they're like their.
Yeah, the Animaniacs.
Freakazoid they could add to this. That's another one they could add. They could add Freakazoid.
Like, let's get to fighting.
So, like, they have a large selection of characters they
Yeah,
can
someone
pull
keeps
from.
joining
honestly.
my stream and then leaving, or people keep joining my stream and then leaving. That's crazy. I'm not popular. That's fine. I know.
They're like, stop winning.
I'm just vibing, bro.
Wendy, Wonder, Ms. Woman. Right, punch and punch.
How does Tom and Jerry fight?
They're weird, and I'm not.
Amazingly.
I'm not
Like, literally, picture them from the show and just put that in a fighting style.
Do they actually
Like,
talk from the movies in the 90s?
No.
Jerry.
No, they don't talk. They just make like the yells and shit.
You know what? I'll play them. I'll play them.
Which honestly is what I prefer anyway, because them talking is just weird.
I grew up with the. Granted, I did grow up with the original like shows, but I grew up with the 90s like movie that had come out. And that was one of my favorite movies. That movie's great. I loved that movie as a kid. I loved it.
Get ready for a speeding ticket.
For me, my entire life of watching Tom and Jerry was them, aside from the yells, being
Oh yeah. I watched the original.
when they started
cartoons.
talking, I was just like,
You shook my shoulder.
but no, pretty much their fighting style is just Tom like trying to swipe at Jerry and him dodging in response, you know, grabbing a tennis racket, trying to hit him with it, you know, stuff like that, playing paddleball with him, you know. It's just a fun, you know, throwback. It's actually quite nice.
I'll treasure every
Technically, Michael Jordan could be put in this game because he was part of the Space Jam.
Nice work,
but
man.
unfortunately, the one on the list is they're going to give us LeBron James.
Oh yeah, you said Michael Jordan. My bad. Yeah, this is wrong.
Because he was in the most recent Space Jam.
Nice.
Fresh.
Yeah.
I thought we would get like maybe the Monstars. That would have been also interesting. Get like all the Monstars in a group.
Oh yeah.
Man, fuck it. I'll play TNJ. I'm probably gonna 100% lose, but that's besides the point.
They could also add Elmer.
A lot of fighters
Elmer
to choose
Fudd
from, man.
with his gun. Like they could just add him because
they have bugs. Yeah, they have Bugs Bunny, but they don't have any other character. I think one of the other characters they were going to add was Marvin the Martian.
Nah,
From the Looney Tunes section, anyway.
Yeah, because we only got 2 Looney Tunes characters right now.
Yep, because we got Taz and Bugs Bunny.
is Brendan Fraser part of the? Is his Mummy movie part of the movie?
Oh.
No, he's Universal.
I didn't know
I was gonna
they
say
had
we could have Rick from the Mummy. That would be great.
We're not getting that Rick, but we're probably getting Rick from Rick and Morty.
Yeah, I think we're getting Rick and Morty.
And if we do, that's gonna be my other main.
Who's your first main?
You're not gonna run nothing. You're going to run yourself off the map and die.
If Disney did a multiverse move game like this, this would also be a fun little game because they would have access to like Disney
Well,
cartoon
a lot of fighters
characters,
to choose
Marvel
from,
and
man.
shit. It'd be the same as this, just like all Disney shit.
A lot of fighters to choose from, man. Like Zoink, Scoob. It's fucking
Like
Batman.
Zoink, Scoob.
I love the banter they get into it, man.
And I'm guessing Superman is just a tank. I'm noticing he's not quick.
He is a
would hope.
tank.
He's quick enough. A couple of his moves have a short delay to them, but that's mostly because you can also hold it and change the direction of it.
Yeah, you can fly at someone and kill them with your Superman moves. I prefer.
Yes, he is very much a tank.
Like, let's get to fighting.
Some people might say I scare easy, but man, they haven't seen my other side. I'm mad they put the quote in here.
Yeah.
He said, "This can end one of 2 ways, man. 1, you walk away. 2, I walk on your face."
I wouldn't mind having Fred in this game using his ascot as a weapon.
He wouldn't use his ascot.
Oh, game broke.
Or he'll ram into you with the mystery machine.
Yeah, that I could definitely see. Because Velma pretty much is exactly what you would expect.
I wouldn't even know how she would fight. I never even thought about how she would fight.
She fights by finding clues, using her flashlight, having a light bulb appear above her head when she gets an idea, you know. She fights using words.
I wouldn't mind seeing the chicks from Witch's Ghost, the band that plays. Oh man, have like some of them show up. Ooh, that'd be something else. I remember Zombie Island though was a great movie. I love
Zombie Island had some of the best fucking movies.
That was a movie that I was not expecting to be that fantastic. I'm rewatching it as an adult. You're like, wow, this is still really good.
I still think that's probably the best Scooby-Doo movie.
Yeah, it is. Don't get me wrong, I like the original live-action one. I think that movie was casted very well. I thought that movie was really well done for a live-action anything like that. Because I think Freddie Prinze Jr. played a great Fred. The guy I forgot his name, the one that played Shaggy was born to play Shaggy. That man was just, he had the personality, the look of, but I'm like, yeah, you're Shaggy. You're meant to be Shaggy. And then we got Buffy the Vampire Slayer playing Daphne. For me, that took a little bit to get used to. I was like, I'm not used to being like this. I'm not used to it, but she did fine.
Nope. Game's kicking my ass. I didn't think I was.
On Scrappy, I didn't like it in the live action because they made him like, I think he like peed on somebody at one point and stuff like that. Got all a little weird. I was like, what?
But nobody really gets along with Scrappy.
Get ready for a meeting!
I didn't even watch the series where he first showed up. The first time I noted him was in 13 Ghosts.
Yeah.
And I fucking hated him.
My favorite rendition of other Scooby-Doo shows was Pup Named Scooby-Doo was good. I used to like that show. It had a dope opening.
Scooby-Doo was the best. That was the best fucking show next to
the art style was so unique and everything.
Jerry's going crazy.
Here we go.
Oh, they could also have Dexter from Dexter's Lab when he made his mech suit. So they could always have that. That's another person. Or the kids from Kids Next Door.
I think Dexter.
Yeah, you could do the kids. One of the kids from Kids Next Door. You could do Ed, and Eddie. If you put Ed, and Eddie in this game, that'd be fun.
They put a motherfucking Kids Next Door character in here. It's a done deal for everybody.
It better be four. It better be four.
No matter who they put in, I would prefer not 5, but no matter who they put in here, I'm busting somebody with remember the candy.
I used to love Kids Next Door. Courage the Cowardly Dog would also be good. He'd summon all his fucked up monsters that he's fought.
I'm so bad with this character.
I mean, I would definitely play Courage.
He would just summon horrible demons. That dog went through shit.
I'm dead. No, I'm not. I live. Then you. Bruh. Finn wants
that whole thing. They lived in the most haunted of houses. I don't know why that house was so fucked all the time.
Haunted house.
Finn, get out of here.
Powerpuff Girls. That's another one. They were on Cartoon Network.
Nice work, man.
I'm not being Tom and Jerry no more. I can't do it. I can't do it.
Samurai Jack. That's another one. You could do Samurai Jack. You did good though.
Or I
Play again?
How did I get the most kills and the most damage?
Samurai Jack would be a great addition because he's badass. Who else would be? Johnny Bravo would be a funny one. Have him in here. Just be like, do the monkey with me. Haha.
If they put,
Yeah, would definitely play.
the guy, did he not ready up?
Yeah.
Be another one.
Why not?
All the Cartoon Network shows.
Damn,
I mean, if they put him in there, he better have that as one of his taunts.
That better be a move. That better be a
you will
special where he
absolutely
makes
see
you
me
dance.
just stop in the middle of the match and just do that shit.
Well,
and just gonna be like, come on, do a monkey with me,
man.
bro, if they put Johnny Bravo in here with that taunt, I'm gonna have to pick Finn and do the exact same thing because he has that exact same taunt.
I wanna see what's another one? Oh, I just had him in the tip of my head. Who was it? Fuck. Who was it? Somebody else in Cartoon Network. Back in the day.
You know who I haven't tried yet?
Oh, Fred Flintstone. You could have Fred Flintstone in there, just like,
I'm Jake the
yeah,
dog,
he'll run at you real fast. He'll throw a bowling ball at you because he was a bowler. He'll probably have a special where like he gets locked out of the house from fucking Wilma or whatever. Poor man was locked out of his house for hours.
Well,
Hey, Barney
let's
loved
get
it.
to fighting.
Barney Rubble's great. I love Barney. You're gonna have him as a duo. They could have George Jetson. Oh man, that would be great. I used to love the Jetsons. Yeah, they were both in similar situations. Instead of being locked out of the house, he got locked onto a treadmill, whatever.
Do what it takes to protect humanity.
The movie was good. That was another thing. Those movies were when they made a cartoon movie back in the day. They did not, you know, go like, yeah, whatever. No, they tried. There was a good Jetson movie.
I'll take a whack at it.
It's not.
For 2 seconds, I was gonna say Peter Pan, but then I sat there and I was like, wait a minute. That's Disney.
Bugs, how did you die?
Never trust a clown in anything. Or a pig in a coffin, for that matter.
Oh, if they had the mask in this game, he would fit in perfectly. Jim Carrey's The Mask. No, we don't. We need Jim Carrey. We need the man himself.
Oh, you mean the True Mask, the dog?
Or Ace Ventura. Either one of Jim Carrey's classics. Give me Ace Ventura or fucking The Mask, and I'd be happy.
This will be fun.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was in Cartoon Network, and Cartoon Network was owned by Warner Brothers. Is owned by Warner Brothers.
Still.
You gotta screw
Is Cookie coming out?
Ace Ventura, Pet Detective. They could also do Inspector Gadget. He's also a Warner Brothers thing. Go gadget gun! Cartoon was fun.
Is Cookie coming
Jake,
out?
stretch your arm more, please.
Sweet, bada-bada. Aim for the fences. Oh, that's the good one. Sweet, bada-bada.
I'm getting tired of this Wonder Woman getting knocked up.
You totally got this, Red Team. Blue Team, you're totally winning.
Oh, that's the 89 Batmobile. Hold up. That's the 89 Batmobile on the right. That's amazing. Oh, man.
Harley, just die!
Nice work, man.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Didn't think about that. They'll probably give us the two big boys, the two ones, the Scorpion and Sub-Zero.
How do people copy?
Continue. Let's go.
They don't. They just sit there and transform into the horse and then run left and right.
Get the Terminator. I don't know if
A lot of
Terminator
fighters to choose from, man.
He was a guest character in the MK games, but I don't think
Nah.
they own.
Nah, bro. Spike's
Do
survival.
they?
I just need to learn how to spike with more than just Shaggy. Because I'm ass with spiking with everybody else.
Try the Game of Thrones chick. I never see. I don't watch Game of Thrones, so I'm just curious to see what kind of character she is.
Arya.
She's pretty.
She's a fast, slicey girl, and
Always
she's kind
room
of
for
bullshit.
3 more on my list.
Nah, very, very abusive.
She's pretty.
She can steal your face.
Yeah.
She can steal your face.
Wait, you know what game because it's on Game Pass, I tried out Hades. Actually, a really good game. I was like, oh shit, this is fun. Hades is a good one, and then I'm gonna probably try out later Hitman, the new one since it's on Game Pass. I was like, fuck it.
Like, let's get to
Download all
fighting.
these games.
Yes.
Hitman. Hitman. I'm gonna hit you, man.
I was tempted to go back to Oblivion, but I sat there and I was like, oh, if I get enthralled in that game again, like I'm not gonna be getting out for a while.
What's cooking, Doc?
No, Oblivion, because Oblivion's on Game Pass. I could play it at 60 FPS,
I'm already at 27.
but then I saw Morrowind and I was like, I never got to play Morrowind back in the day too much. I played at like a friend's house, but that was it. And everybody tells me Morrowind is the greatest Elder Scrolls game.
Yeah, because to be honest,
Jesus!
Oblivion could have been the best, because I do love Oblivion, but as I gotten older and I replayed it a little bit, like as I did on the 360, there was the only thing that really needed to be fixed was the leveling issue, because there was always that issue where like it felt like you leveled up, and if you didn't do it 100% right, the enemies were so much more, like, had so much health that it just was like awful. I just remember that happening at one point, and I had to like lower the difficulty.
Get out of here.
there was a number of factors involved in that. You're right, you did have to do it right, because if you tried to lame it
You
out,
had the mid-max correctly.
you would fuck yourself over.
You thought you
Yeah,
had
but I remember there was some issue with the leveling up system that made that happen.
Yeah, it was mostly revolved around trying to do too much with your levels, which would have changed the challenge rating on the enemies. It was an interesting mess. But people love that game due to the amount of freedom you had for building your character. Because everything was micromanaged. Everything. Running, jumping, sprinting, breathing underwater. Like,
You're totally winning!
Fucking stack.
I never give up.
You were just walking around and you didn't fast travel, you benefited from it.
Yeah, there was a reason not to fast travel.
And I forgot what they even had a speed
Nice work, man.
there would be a point where you would just be running so fast if you wanted to. You'd just be sprinting across a fucking Tamriel.
Well, yeah, because it was like if you maxed out your athletics, you moved hella fucking fast at almost no stamina cost. If you maxed out your jump, you basically could jump over the fucking walls of the cities.
Yep. I miss the, I hope that whenever they do Elder Scrolls 6, they bring back magic that allows you to, like, unlock doors. Because, like, I always thought that was a cool spell. Like, because it made it so that mages had a way to not have, they shouldn't have to use lockpicks. They're mages. I would imagine they know ways to unlock shit. So, the fact that they took it out of,
to choose from, man.
the fact that they took it out of Skyrim, I was like, what? I was like, come on, man. Like, they're mages.
Fall damage. What fall damage? What? Where did he fall?
Like, Skyrim did a lot of things great, and I love Skyrim, but it also took out some things that they could have expanded on from Oblivion.
Yeah.
They didn't necessarily have to take it out.
That was the big disconnect between the two fan bases, is because Skyrim was not complex enough for some of the more hardcore fans.
I got the tiny car.
Which honestly, I actually didn't mind the way Skyrim did it. There were a couple things I missed, sure, but it was a lot easier to process and just simply enjoy.
Yeah.
Rather
Skyrim
than
made
having to
everything
micromanage
made
everything.
like
Yeah, it made everything
it's-
more streamlined.
Yeah, the thing I feel like it's always a tough one because like everybody discusses the guilds in the games and they always debate over which game has the better guilds.
Let's get to fighting!
It's always tough because I like both. The only guild that I really hate in Oblivion is the Mages Guild. I remember the horror of going through that because I did not like that. I remember not
Mages
enjoying
Guild
the story.
is not fun.
What? The mages? Not fun, but we
Not
have
that it was super
spellcasting.
great in Skyrim either, but
But I think it was better than what was the guy in your chat is talking about what we're talking about.
Can't wait,
He's talking about the boosted Spring Hill Jack. Yep, I remember those.
oh yeah.
And vampirism was way more annoying in Oblivion. Like Oblivion, when you were a vampire, it was way more.
You had to watch out for the sun. You have 4 different levels of vampirism based on your feeding habits.
No, that's not how this is gonna go.
God forbid you actually wanted to be Mr. Vampire, then it was just like, nope, attack on sight, get him!
And I feel like the guards were far more hated in Oblivion than they were.
Well, especially for the fact that you could commit, a pickpocket theft on one side of the planet, and the guards would try to murder you on the other.
Yep. Like, what's going on here?
At least.
Why for you bury me in the cold?
And then the Dark Brotherhood. I like the Dark Brotherhood storyline in both of them. I think the only edge that the one in Oblivion has is maybe the whole that one mission where you get to have the party. But even with that, I still think Skyrim's a little bit more.
Luigi, you're totally with me!
Fucking trying to
You're
kill
under
the
my
Emperor.
protection!
Oh yeah, that's true.
You need to be
Apparently they heard what I said. They heard what I said about his
And the
name.
Fighters Guild was kind of boring. It was cool, but it was just kind of like, okay, yeah, it's fine.
Companions were way better.
The main story for Oblivion, I feel like if it was made today, would be better than this main story in Skyrim. Simply because it felt like it had way more of a... They went for a more Lord of the Rings style type of story.
Nice work, man.
And I feel like if they would have had the budget and the technology, the army of Daedra, the Oblivion Gates opening, like if they had today's tech, oh, that would have been just...
Rematch?
That would have just been incredible.
Oh, so
They could have had so many enemies on the screen.
Toasty!
They could have had so much shit. It would have been awesome.
Welcome back. Stupid. Oh, what
We need another Lord of the Rings game. That is something we do need. We need another Lord of the Rings game. That is this mobile shit that's coming out. We just need another Lord of the Rings game. I am waiting for Diablo 4. I am waiting for it, and I am
There's only
excited.
a lot of fighters to choose
I'll
from,
feel like to
man.
talk about that. Cause it is. I miss the days where the movie games were not all of them were terrible. Like, cause I remember when the first 3 Lord of the Rings games came out, those games were really good. I loved Fellowship. Then I played 2 Towers even better, and I loved Return of the King. They were such fun PS2 games. What game? But a Lord of the Rings game?
My buddy said Legolas is supposed to be in this game, so you know there's your Lord of the Rings.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Won't let you down.
And I want better
Already set
dialogue
up.
options. That also be nice. Orcs are like they need to be in medieval games, or not medieval, fantasy games. Like orcs are orcs; they're always there. They are the strongest. Yeah, they are.
Maybe you should make a game where they're not outcasts then.
Make them be a part of the crew.
Like, let's get to fighting!
I remember on the Fellowship of the Ring, though, when I would play that on the PS2, I would once I got to the end of the game, I would always replay that 5 where you were Aragon in the woods, just fighting all the Urukai. That was the funnest thing on the PS2, just being like, yeah! And then Two Towers came out, I was like, replayed Helm's Deep more than I can count. I remember just replaying that level every day.
Why does Superman walk like he's on his way to fucking shit?
Because he is.
Oh God, he's got the rapid punches.
Honestly, I don't even want to talk about the horrors of Helm's Deep, especially when you're doing like the challenge mission for Helm's
Not
Deep.
today.
Oh, I wasn't at that age to really care about that stuff. I remember being a kid and just replaying it for just the thrill.
Oh no, see, I wasn't the one who was namely playing the game. My father was. But when my father couldn't beat those stages, I would try my hand at it.
What else? Superman. Oh, you got the eye.
I used to love playing as the Hobbits when you would have to play as Sam fighting the spider and everything going through his levels.
Velma.
And even Lord of the Rings Conquest wasn't bad. That game was good. It was just unfortunately pandemic went out of business. That company was great. They were great developers.
Oh, damn! Come here! Oh damn!
How could you miss?
Stop!
How dare you?
Velma just fuck my shit up, bro.
They're pretty good
No
with
excuses.
pretty good with Superman.
Come here. Wait, hold on. Help! Arya's mixing me. Get out of here!
Yes, Cal Kestis from Fallen Order is officially, well, we knew it was canon, but he may be mentioned in the Obi-Wan series. Which is very cool.
Blue team, you're totally winning!
Keep trusting makes us better.
I just came up with Fallen Order 2. Fallen Order 1 was
Nope.
I
taunted him.
I love the Force Unleashed. Like, Force Unleashed 2, though, was like something... It wasn't as hard as the first one. Like, playing the Force Unleashed 2 on the hardest difficulty was cake compared to the first. I remember I beat it on my first try. I was like, how did I do this so easily? But that story was just top tier. Loved it. That's why I'm excited for the Knights of the Old Republic remake, because you'll be able to choose, like, you know, how you want your
I was
character.
going to say, honestly, the one
everything.
you want is coming out, so...
Yeah.
Nice work, man!
Yeah, it's on the Switch. They have a little port of the first two.
Just doing my job.
Play again?
Damn,
Yeah,
Harley out here doing more damage than me.
I don't know. I might get into the remake.
I'm excited for
It
it,
just
man. Like,
depends.
I love the originals. Like, I just hate the
A lot of
combat.
fighters to choose
That was
from,
really
man!
the story-wise, the writing, the side quests, the characters you met. Really great game. Really is.
Well, that's why I say I might give the remake a chance, because the last one I played was KOTOR 2, and
You didn't
that
like
game
KOTOR
just-
2?
No, I absolutely fucking hated that game.
Really?
I know a lot
Wow.
of people love that one, but
I love them both. I thought they were both great.
as a D&D fan, I found that their base in D&D structure and system did not fit well with the type of game it was. Also, getting shot through walls, guaranteed, did not sit well with me because of, you know, it was a numbers game, just like D&D.
Yep.
And it was just not the right kind of series for that for me. So it just did not go well.
Fair enough.
So I'll
well, at least in
give
this one, they're probably going to get rid of that. I would imagine.
Yeah, like I don't think they'll keep that.
It's going to be an action RPG, definitely. But I hope they keep all the dialogue. I hope they really just keep all the choice. Cause that was what I loved about it. You had all this, like, so much detail in the dialogue and stuff like that. I loved it.
Okay, Anakin.
It can't allow you to use the Force. Yeah, and they're also fucking disgusting. Awful people.
I won't hear that from you. You know what you've done.
I'm not running around trying to kill children.
Somebody called me a clown.
You don't belong on the battlefield, Shaggy.
With lightsabers, all you have to do with that, oh look, the lightning's coming, block. Yeah, but he was also an arrogant. He was much more arrogant in episode 2. He just walked up to fucking people like, yeah, I got this, right? I've never done this before, but I got this, boom. It's like, he's like, I saw Padme's midriff and I got excited. Because that animal had really good aim. It just happened to get her right underneath the tit. I was like, ah man, George Lucas. This is coming from the man who created Slave Leia, so can't really expect much more.
But you know what though? That's a beloved version of Leia.
No, well, I'm not saying no.
Saving that.
Oh, she was a beautiful lady.
That was delicious. That was delicious.
Colnada.
Triple jump.
The one game I'm definitely gonna see what it looks like on my PC when I get it. I wanna see what fucking Battlefront 2 looks like at full everything 4K
fighters to choose from, man.
on this new monitor that I'm getting with the new computer. I just want to see because that game looks good on just the PlayStation. Like those graphics are beautiful, so I'm just curious to see what it looks like.
Zoinks. A lot of fighters to choose from, man.
You can't talk about bears right now. Not within recent time.
Are you fighting bots right now?
I'm gonna fight real people.
I got beef with bears at the moment.
You may need Batman's help then.
Yep.
Ah yes. Instead of picking the character I know how to play, I will play Batman.
Well, he's Batman.
Yeah, and guess what?
He's a ninja trained by Ra's al Ghul in the League of Shadows.
Yeah, and guess what? When Shaggy's dug with him, he's gonna be called Bruised Wayne.
Damn, my
Fits the name. Fighting evil's my gift.
God, that fucking video that brings me back.
But girl, you can call me Flat Man.
Oh Jesus!
Oh, God.
What a video.
That shit. Two fins, a Shaggy,
I'm sexy
and a Harley
Batman.
walking to a bar.
Want to be some this?
Duh, you're a little troublemaker. You're a little troublemaker, aren't you? You want to get trouble with
this? I was like, oh, such a fucking video.
Love Death and Robots.
Ah, yes.
I got issue with bears right now.
Project.
We need Alfred in this game. Now that I'm looking at Uncle Shagworthy. We need Alfred. We need Mr. Alfred in here.
This Shaggy's about to whoop our asses.
delicately and professionally.
Like, let's get to fighting!
No. The first free-for-all match I played, I won, so, you know, that's fine. I don't care no more.
Shaggy's your best character.
You know, I actually kind of forgot they had free-for-all. I mostly just did teams.
Well, it is a Smash
Knuckle
game.
Train to Fist Planet.
Come here. They call me
Mr. Pig.
They call me Mr. Pig.
Fuck off, other Finn. I'm trying to kill this one.
We need Sora in this game. He's invaded Smash. He needs to come here. They need to pay for the rights to have Sora.
Shaggy.
It's gonna be rough for them to make another Smash game after Ultimate, though. That's one thing. I'm just gonna be like,
I don't
it's gonna be hard.
He's done.
I don't think Sakurai would.
Yeah, like he already declared that. They're like, he's done.
Because I'm like, if you try to make a sequel to that game, like the base roster, I mean the roster now, you can't make a sequel. It'd be too hard. You'd be like, you see a roster half that, you would be like, nah, I'm not gonna take it. You would have to top it. That is true. If they put Melee on the Switch.
It'd be a Melee remake, but it wouldn't be Melee.
Damn you, Chef.
What?
The guy in the chat says Sakurai is in Double Smash. He's gonna keep making it until he finally dies. Come on!
I jumped. I did a second. Oh, the screen got smaller. That's why. I was unaware that the screen was legitimately getting smaller. I'm stupid.
I mean, maybe.
Worry not. I'm sure
Who let the
you'll
Shaggy
win the
win?
next one.
You.
Yeah, probably. See, if I were playing Shaggy, he wouldn't have won.
Who were you playing?
Finn.
Ah.
Nintendo won't let Smash end, and Sakurai won't let them be done without him. And Nintendo needs to let Smash end, but they probably won't. That shit money.
It is money, but
They need to let Sakurai
just...
rest. They need to let him go. Don't call it Smash no more. Call that shit.
It was gonna be called Smash Kids.
hyper bash siblings.
A lot of fighters to choose from, man.
Mega Crash family members. Like, for real, if Steven is still a locked character when the game comes out, he will probably be the only character on my roster that will remain locked for the entirety of this game.
But don't you like Steven?
Like is a very, very strong word. I tolerate him in the show because he's the main character.
What about the 2 games or whatever that you played? Did you have the ability to swap him out, though?
You do, but he's like the only character who can put shields on people. He's got... Also, having him and Connie on the same team, and they can fuse into Stevani. So, you know, there's a thing. I know why you're laughing, but stop. I know I know precisely why you're laughing at that. But we're not talking about her, okay?
Oh, that's too good.
We're not talking about this game. We're talking about the actual Steven Universe RPG shit. I know Wonder Woman can put shields on people.
Oh, that's too
But
good.
we're not talking about this game. Shit. Considering the fact that Wonder Woman can put shields on people, I'll play her over Steven if I decide to play a... I can't even say a tank character because Steven's a fucking support character, but that's what I have to do. What am I doing again? So, yeah, I'm gonna play Bugs.
Yeah, well,
I'm gonna play Bougie Bugs.
Easy
got him
does
on
it,
the
old
log, so-
sport.
Hey, yo, Bugs is up there and needs to go somewhere.
I forget what it was.
That fucking bat.
Oh, yeah.
Bruh, really? 2 fins and 2 bougie Bugses? I don't got time for this, bruh. And everybody is overleveled. Except me! I'm a level 2 Bugs! I'm about to get raffle stomped. Look at these perks!
Like, let's get to fighting!
No, probably will be.
Look, I'm gonna just up air everybody and do Oblivion, that's all I'm gonna do.
There you go. Goals.
All aboard the Knuckle Train to Fifth Planet.
About to... Drop it. Help! I'm being bullied!
Stop being bullied.
Alright, this spin is being this spin is on my dick.
Get wrecked, nerd!
I would say get them off, but that would, you know,
Oh, crap.
very badly.
Got me good that time.
Pie. That pie still hit somebody. Oh! Drop kick! Oh, shit.
Who ordered the beatdown?
I don't know how to bugs help.
Now you just made me stinking
That's me.
mad, Doc.
I don't even think I played as Bugs.
I haven't died yet, but you know that's besides the point. I'm trying to charm somebody. Get charmed.
Fine, it happens all the time.
Nope. Nope. If I'm not gonna get any points, I'm gonna just survive. I don't care. No!
Zoinks! Out of time!
I don't even care. Because let me tell you, I didn't lose no points. I didn't get no points. I was neutral.
Cue that victory
You
music!
just broke even.
Yep. I did a grand total of 71 damage. I don't know how to bugs. And when there's a hodgepodge of nonsense going on, I get scared. I should have just... I need to stop bullshitting. I need to stop bullshitting and just pick Shaggy. But I'm stubborn. I'm back!
Zoinks! A lot of fighters to choose from, man!
Alright, well. Bugs may not have worked, but you wanna know who will work? Rain Dog. The character I have not touched since this shit started.
He's interesting. I like him, but he needs work.
Holy shit! The first match I played of free for all where the characters aren't doubled up. Damn, this Shaggy in here out here with 57 Rain Dog wins and has him at mastery rank 15.
Like, let's get to fighting!
Because he has the bad. Look at him, Rain Dog. He's just a lovable boy. I'm gonna die.
I would die for the common good.
Think Bowser, but with an aimable projectile. Also a tether.
Man, this Garnet really wants me dead because he's a hunter.
I'm ready for more.
Rock.
Some might still heal.
Yeah, how'd you succeed on everybody's except hers?
See, that's what you get for coming at me. I
This is unacceptable.
This Garnet really wants me dead, bro, because I killed her because she kept coming on me.
He really wants me dead! Zoinks! Out of time! Oh, you can't!
Because you didn't kill me. I killed you. Oh no, it's Xbox virus YouTube, guys.
I'm just extremely good.
Huh.
I need to stop bullshitting. I'm gonna keep saying that, but I need to stop bullshitting and just for Shaggy. TC's niggas a lesson. Oh god, he sent me a toast.
Toasty!
I probably shouldn't say that word over YouTube also. Even though I am
toast?
No, the other word. The N-word, even though I am of African American
A lot of fighters to choose from, man!
Therefore, I have a permanent N, even though I have a permanent N-word card. But you know, YouTube doesn't like people who say that word, no matter who they are or something. I guess I don't know. How do I change that damn thing at the bottom of my screen? That shit has been that since forever. Alright, fine. Man, do I feel like doing 1v1 with people who have been sweating on this game since it started? I sure don't.
Zoinks! A lot of fighters to choose from, man!
2 team matches and then, like, call it. And you know what? I'm still not gonna play Shaggy. I need a break from... To put into perspective, Shaggy is level 14. Literally no other character... Well, no, Spin just reached level 5, and there's no other character that I've played that is level 5. No one is over level 5 except Shaggy. And Shaggy is one away from being maxed. I'm gonna play Velma. the other
Trust
member
me,
of the
my skills are
Scooby-Doo
superior.
squad.
Oh yeah.
See, if I had picked Shaggy for this fight, it would have been unfair. Because look, the only my partner is a level 7 Harley Quinn, and I'm fighting a level 1 Batman and a level 1 Finn. Even though this level 1 Batman has 70 wings.
Like, let's get to fighting!
Like, let's get to fighting. Alright.
Bring it! It's on!
They broke.
Perfect. Love it.
Get ready to eat my sword!
They call me a clown. Man. Hope you like it. Somebody call a doctor.
Man, Batman got killed by fucking Skullgirl, bro. I helped him.
That was Dustin people with that.
Let's look for clues. Bubbling time. Stay down. These clowns are getting hit. Now let's see here.
I guess it's time to increase my power level.
Got this for ya. Quit it. OMG. Got a gadget for this. Quit it back.
Blue team, you're totally winning!
Dustin.
Sorry.
Well, they're still Dustin. They're not gonna kill me. Tell me that
Well,
much.
the clowns are pushing my buttons like nobody else. Stop, creep. Hope you like it.
Get ready to eat my sword!
That
Nice work, man!
That man's side B off the map.
I have escaped the Cape Crusader.
Little
Continue.
back player.
Yo, that Finn did a combined total of 95 damage.
Let's go.
The Harley on my team did 419, but we're not gonna talk about that.
Zoinks! A lot of fighters to choose from, man!
Going.
Jinkies.
Why do you
Looks
stop?
like
Why
I'm
do you
up.
keep giving him the option to pick characters for you? No.
You don't like archers. Then don't complain.
Why are you complaining then, considering he gave you someone apparently that you like? Question mark.
Like, let's get to fighting!
Why does Asuka have a minigun? What the fuck?
Let us finish! Red bell
In what?
already!
Sorry about your back. When attacked. That hurt.
I'm coming!
Harley, what the hell?
Oh, that friggin' hurts, you know?
Get out.
You got insurance, right?
My mom just got finished watching the new Batman movie. She got it on Blu-ray. Well, I got it. She watched it. And it's amazing how loyal she is still to. She liked it and she was like, yeah, it was a good movie and Robert Pattinson did good. But she is just a loyal Keaton fan. She does not care. Doesn't matter who
I thought
plays
Keaton
Batman.
was a
She
great
will always
Batman.
be K. Will always be Keaton. It's like, not better than Keaton. I'm like, damn. No one has beaten him. The only one that she liked a little bit, believe it or not, was she thought the way Val Kilmer portrayed him when he was like very socially awkward and very like he didn't talk much. No, that was George Clooney. Batman Forever was Val Kilmer. But she's like, that's the only one that she liked a little bit, but she will always be like, nope, Keaton best Batman. Christian Bale didn't really impress her too much. Ben Affleck, you only had that little bit of time with him. Robert Pattinson, she thought was good. He was just, she has to spend more time with him, but loves Keaton. Women never give up on Keaton. That's why she's excited to see Keaton come back, but I'm getting over it. I don't know if
You're
right
totally
now.
winning!
He wasn't able to do action scenes back then. I don't know how he's going to do action scenes now.
He won't. Like I said, I think this would be the perfect time for them to do a Batman Beyond movie and bring Keaton back as Old Man Bruce.
Yeah, I agree. I would like to see him come back and be like, all right,
I totally got this,
maybe have
Red
him do
Team!
the one scene from the very first episode of Batman Beyond where he's going to fight all those guys and he has to end up use a gun. That was the most meaningful, most impactful, most emotionally driven opening I've ever seen of any cartoon ever. Just watching that one episode, I remember just being like, holy shit. I was like, Batman just had to pick up a gun and aim it at somebody. That. Yeah, I was just amazed. Like that was just such a hurtful moment. Like I was just like, oh man.
Nice
Because they
work,
finally,
man.
because they never, even in the comics today, they still haven't like let Bruce age. They just keep letting him come back and come back and come back and come back.
Didn't lose my glasses?
Like he's great. I love Bruce Wayne. Bruce Wayne is a great character.
Oh, I'm sorry, bro.
Has great character development, and he has
party
been
up
through
with
a
me
lot, and he is very well written. But we gotta let him move on. Maybe not kill him, but let him retire. Let him do what he was doing in Batman Beyond. Let him mentor a new Batman. Let him just be like, it's
a lot of
time for
fighters
you
to
to take
choose
over.
from, man.
Yeah. I just wish they would officially do that. Just be like, or bring Terry McGinnis back into the canon, because like I think he, in the recent comic book like reset in the DC universe, they made it so that the Batman Beyond universe I think isn't a thing anymore.